Hello there. I'm Carol Parsons, and I'm coming to you from the sunny south, which is not very sunny today. It's been raining again, which is great because the flowers love it. And I have got, finally, I'm going to show you how to make these panoramic fold cards. Aren't they pretty? Now this paper is in the new catalog, and it's called Beautiful Floral. No, Floral Gallery. Anyway, this is gorgeous. And you can do it also with Thoughtful Journey. Any of our papers that have a panoramic scene on them. And they just look so cool. Isn't that pretty? All right, so here's what we're going to do. The first thing you need is 2 sheets of the GSP. Now these are 6 by 6 pages, so you need 2 of those. And we're going to cut them together. So get them nice and even. And if you look at this particular pattern, most of the stuff in the painting is down below. So I'm going to cut off at the top. And we need 5 3/8 inch. So there is 5 3/8 inch. You see my little cheat sheet I put up here? It's from Amazon, and they're, what do you call them, reverse rulers, you know, instead of left to right, which is perfect for a paper trimmer. And it helps you when you're going past where this join is, when you open it up to use larger portions. So I have found that to be very helpful. All right, now, so this height, you can see, is perfect for what we're going to do now. All right, and then the next thing we're going to do is take just one of them, and we're going to start on the left-hand side. And let me check my notes here. 1 5/8 inch. And we need 2 of them, adjacent pieces. So there's 1 1/2. There's 1 5/8 inch. And then I need one more. 1 1/2. 1 5/8 inch. And this you can save for another project. All right, so we have these 2. And then the next piece, we're going to cut from the right side. So I'm going to turn it upside down so that I can measure properly. And we need this one to be 3 7/8 inch wide. So 3 7/8 inch. There we go. So now you can see that these line up. Am I in camera here? Here we go. There. All right, so that's how you might want to keep them in that position in case you happen to mess it up. Not that I've ever done that or anything. All right, now we're going to do the card base. And this time I have chosen Mossy Meadow. It's in the trees. So I thought this would make a nice background for that. All right, and it needs to be cut at, well, here, let me show you this. You could take a screenshot of this if you like. It needs to be cut at 11 5 1/2, which I've already done. But now I'm going to score. So, all right, we want to score on the long side. So that means the long side is across the top of your paper trimmer at 1 3/4. So that would be right here. Whoa, sorry about that. I just sent you reeling. I hope y'all aren't seasick. All right, and 3 1/2. 5 1/4. And 7. And see, this is what I'm talking about when you open the extension arm to get 7 inches. But I always need, see that little part right here? That's why I put that up there. so I can see all of these. If you just search on Amazon for, what is this? This is right to left ruler. And they're thin little, you know, you can cut them. All right. So what was it? It was 7. Okay, right there. There we go. And then you'll also need 2 pieces of basic beige or very vanilla in order to go with these colors. And these are 5 3/8 by 1 5/8. And I've already cut those. I didn't think you needed to watch me cut those. So, all right, so now we want to use our foam folder. And we want the large side to stay on the right. So we want to fold it this way, then back, and this way, just like an accordion, and back again. Okay. There we go. That's it. Now it's just a matter of gluing them, or using your tape runner. You put one there, and then you put one of the plain pieces here. You put the next panel of the scene there, a plain piece there, and the last panel right there. How about that? Oh, I'm not in focus. Here we go. I mean, in camera. There. Now you can see. I need to put a little mark here to remind myself that's where they can see. All right, so after you get them on here and they make a scene, you can decide what you want to do as far as sentiments. On this one, I think I would put it probably right here. You can stamp right on the DSP, which I did here. I love this stamp set. It's retired, just retired, but I thought these fit together perfectly. Peace, hope, and faith. And on this one, I did happy birthday. And I don't have the stamp set that coordinates with this paper yet. So in the meantime, I used the newly retired wild ferns and just put some happy birthday greetings there. And then when your recipient gets the card, they can stand it up like this on their mantle or wherever they like. Let me show you in the catalog. You know, I know these things all the time, except when I get ready to tell somebody, and then I don't know. Beautiful Gallery. I think that's what that paper, maybe that was the name of the suite. There we go. Yeah, it is. Beautiful Gallery. That's the Designer Series paper. And they also have these coordinating embellishments. Those are in my next order, which is coming, and I ordered another pack of this paper, which will be the 3rd one. Also, I have ordered the embossing folder and the gallery blooms. And I think I ordered those dies too. But anyway, these are really cool. They give an authenticity, I think, to these paintings. And even if you want ribbon, we've got basic beige ribbon that coordinates with it. This paper is just to die for. Some of it looks like old wallpaper, some's paintings. This one reminds me, I did one card with this paper, and I think I've already mailed it away. This reminds me of an old cottage in Ireland. We saw so many of those over there. But that is your card for today. See how easy that was? Now, I will put on my blog, scmagnolia.blogspot.com, I will put a written copy of the directions so that you can have them there. My customers asked for them at our new catalog launch the other day. And I will see you soon. I have 2 more videos planned. I'm going to show you the big fan card next, I believe. And then after that, I've got one that you open on the inside and it's like this prism opening up. It's pretty cool. So watch for those. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to do that for you. Please place an order and tell me hello. Bye.